Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to highlight any of your engravings that you need. And when I say highlight, basically I'm going to be using an engraving and I'm going to attach a cut line to each edge, to the edges of the engraving, but I'm not going to allow it to cut. In my case, I use a epilogue laser, so I'm just going to put the speed up to 100% and the power down to about 20%. And I'm going to be doing this on a bamboo cutting board. And then I'll show you the difference that it makes between highlighting it with a cut line and not highlighting it with a cut line. And I think you'll be amazed. So sit back and hope you enjoy this. Thanks. Okay, we're back with another video. I just want to show this quick video of how to highlight some of your text and your engravings. So if you look at the screen right here, this is a Santa treat board that I made. The blue line represents the edge of the board. There's a hole in it in this corner. And the rest of it is the graphics and the lines that I drew on it. So these lines are actually graphics that will be engraved, and I want to show you if I highlight those and I right click on the red button over here, or the red color, you can see that it put a red cut line around each edge of it. Now I'm not going to cut them, but I'm going to use that line with a fast speed and a low power to highlight the edge of all these letters. So you see these black letters? Let me take it back off real quick. You can see that would engrave, but if I put a red line around it, or green, it doesn't matter what color the line is, as long as it's a hairline, then you will see it will engrave all of this, and then it will go back and draw a line around each one to highlight them. I'll show you what that looks like here in just a minute. So let me get out of this and we'll get over to the illustrations, and so you can see what I'm talking about. Be back in just a second. So here's the bamboo board that's being engraved. I've got it on a little fast so it won't be boring too much. And I'm just going to show the bottom part of it. But as you see, we're engraving along here and we haven't done any highlighting yet. So I'm going to show you a picture. I'm going to zoom into this little part right here, and you can see that's the engraving. And this is bamboo. Remember, it's a little bit light. It's kind of hard to engrave bamboo very well because the different pieces causes different lightnesses and darknesses. So here's that bottom right corner of that board. It's already been engraved, of course, and now you can see what I'm talking about being highlighted. This is a vector cut line around each one of the letters, each one of the lines, each one of any of the graphics you put on there. And because it's a high intensity beam and wants to cut through, although I've got it on a fast speed where it won't cut through, it leaves that darker line. It's almost like outlining your own work, any kind of text or whatever, just to highlight it. And you can see the difference here. I'll show you a comparison here in just a second between both of these. So there's the finished product. You can kind of see that snowflake in the top middle. That was very difficult to see without the highlight, the vector graphics, or the vectoring around each one of the letters. In just a second, I'll show you a side-by-side of before and after. All right, here is before I highlighted it with the vector around each piece of the engraving, and the one on the right is after I engraved around each edge of everything. And especially look at that snowflake up there in the middle. It's almost unreadable on the left hand side, and after I ran through with the vector graphic around each part of it, it shows up a lot better. And you can do this on any kind of material, but it really is effective on bamboo, where you get those strange engraving darknesses and lightnesses because of all the different strips of pieces of wood in it. So anyway, thank you, and I hope you come back, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video, and hope to see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.